conductors.
I could believe that, bro.
Yeah.
Because I believe in geothermal energy. You know, I know that it's a real thing that we can get energy from the earth. You know what I'm saying? I know we can get energy from wind, we can get it from the earth, and we can get it from water. And they just happen to be advanced civilizations. Like the architecture that were over here, the structures that were built from the Aztec ruins to the Mayan ruins to the Olmec or the Z people, man, they were extremely complex, more complex than anything that they had ever seen in Europe. And they want to call this the New World.
Right.
No, this world was flourishing.
It was the old world because if you look in Tartaria and look at even in Chicago, they had the World Fair.
Absolutely.
So the World Fair had these crazy structures,
monuments,
and they were saying they just had that just for the fair and they tore them down.
Nah,
that's bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, really?
The Museum of Science and Industry is still there. There are all kind of architecture throughout Jackson Park and Midway Pleasance. Midway Pleasance is where the University of Chicago is. The first World Fair was held there. It's still some of that old, ancient-looking architecture throughout those parts of the city.
Right.
Now.
And even in D.C., like Capitol Hill and all those other buildings over there. They said I seen videos to where they have engineers that went over there and they were like, there's no way we have the tools today to build this.
Absolutely.
On how it's sculpted perfectly.
Yeah.
Like this has to be some type of laser or something because one of those buildings have like a door that's like 20 feet tall.
Absolutely.
Full of copper. And there's no way we have the technology today to build these things. Who built this?
Yeah, they call that one thing an obelisk. They call it an obelisk. The thing that goes up that was actually made out the phallus of a man.
Right.
It was to represent the one missing piece of Asur when Set couldn't find the 13th piece of her husband. Because when he was killed, they chopped him up into 13 parts, and the last part was missing was his phallus. So they created this thing called a tekenu in Egypt that people went on to call obelisk. Obelisk is the Greek word for it. Just like Egypt is the Greek word for it. It was called Kemet, you know what I'm saying? And people were called the Kemites. And that same monument is in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about that is that if you look at the DOD, they're building the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Now, you just explained what that looks like.
Yeah.
Now, what does the Pentagon look like?
Wow.
It looks like a female's reproductive organ.
Absolutely.
Wow.
They're saying that that's the old world and whatnot, but really it's here.
Yeah, man.
Never thought about that.
I think that they're playing on us